9:30 last night. First reports came in. Quickly consumed about 300 acres. We just saw a lot of emergency vehicles going towards Geyserville. They'll be evacuating areas from Geyserville to the east and maybe even Geyserville later on. Even areas of North Healdsburg are under evacuation advisory right now. This city was evacuated about 4 hours ago, about 6:30 in the morning on Thursday. Areas to the east of Geyserville and a little bit to the south and all the way to the east in the mountains have been evacuated for many hours now. We were on Highway 128 this morning at about 2 a.m. If you come back this way, you can see active fires burning within 100 yards or so of the casino down the hill. They have it pretty well under control. They've had airdrops all day. This unprecedented evacuation will go forward today. They want it done before the highest winds arrive at about 8 o'clock on Saturday night, tonight. And they want also residents out of the way of firefighters who may have to do their job in areas to the south and west if the Kincade fire moves that direction. This is an extreme measure. They acknowledge that, and people are asking, is this real? Yes, this is real. Along the Highway 101 corridor, 27,000 people in Windsor, about 12,000 people in Healdsburg, and rural areas from Geyserville on south to Windsor are involved in this evacuation. Now, there are evacuation shelters, and those are in the city of Santa Rosa and also Petaluma. It's about 4:30, 4:45 right now. In about 3 hours, the winds are expected to ramp up. Here in the valleys, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour with gusts to 45. But up there where the fire is, perhaps up to 50 miles per hour with gusts up to 75. So a very dangerous situation. Here in the Alexander Valley, this entire area has been evacuated. We're not going to tell you any rumors or anything like that. Right now, Highway 101 is in the process of being reopened. It was closed for much of the night. Let's pan over to the city of Santa Rosa. City of Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park, Windsor, Healdsburg are not in flames. Important to say they are not in flames. The fire, the Kincade fire, is spotting along Chalk Hill Road and areas in the Alexander Valley and areas to the east. They're amassing on the east side of the city because that's where the battle will be should the battle come to Healdsburg. Now you can see the smoke plume here to my right. If we pan over that direction, this is the city of Windsor, a couple of miles that way. There's a lot of smoke, but absolutely no flame. If you pan further that direction, you see Chalk Hill Road. We went several miles up Chalk Hill Road. Here's the information that's actually true right now. We're at Limerick Lane where it crosses Highway 101 just south of Healdsburg Avenue. Lots of activity on the fire lines right now. I would say they're about 2 miles to the east of Highway 101. We have a helicopter. These are the close runs this fire is making into Windsor. We were looking a little bit further north between Windsor and Healdsburg. It was making the same sort of runs. In all of these places, they're attacking it on the ground and by air. 180,000 people across Sonoma County, evacuees, will be out of their homes for another night at least. The sheriff of Sonoma County saying they aren't ready to let people back in their homes yet. The fire is still showing some extreme fire behavior. Firefighters are just strengthening containment lines. There are hundreds of firefighters, hundreds of fire engines here. We followed the line of maybe 20, 25 fire engines in up Shiloh Road to Fott Road this morning. A few minutes ago, we were along Fott Road here where the fire crossed Fott Road, headed this direction. These are the kind of incursions the fire made between here and Healdsburg. The smoke is dissipated somewhat across Sonoma County, but this continues to be an historic and unprecedented power shutoff and evacuation event across Sonoma County. Tonight will be the big fight, the final fight really on this fire to keep it from moving down into Santa Rosa, down into Windsor and Healdsburg, and perhaps even crossing 101 somewhere between Windsor and Healdsburg. That's the big worry. 7 days after the start of the Kincade fire, some 5 days into the most historic and largest evacuations in North Bay, Northern California history. Finally, a lot of good news to report today. Let's pan over this direction.